Robokill. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight!
It's all out.
Like everything.
Well, and it was still running after we flipped ourselves over. It was awesome. That worked. That worked very well.
I think that robot destroyed us last year.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yeah.
They have really good driver and really good drive
Yeah.
and a flipper.
First off, welcome to Mayhem in Miami 3. Woo!
We're going to get started with the 15-pound robots.
In a combat robot match, two robots fight head-to-head. The fight ends when one robot is destroyed or a team taps out. If both robots last 3 minutes, 3 judges will choose the winner. Judges give points for aggression, damage, and strategy. If you disable your opponent, you win by knockout.
What's the tooth made of?
S7 steel. We machined it, pre-hardened, and then had it oil hardened.
The teeth are sealed in with 4 screws. No problem whatsoever.
My name is Will Bales. I'm an 11th grader at Ransom Everglades. My official position is Chief Engineer, although sometimes I feel a little bit more than that. Fluffy is my robot that I built last year with my teammates Alex and Tyler. Spider Pig is our school's 120-pound robot.
Will Bales is one of the most naturally talented inventors I've ever met.
He's got a machine shop in his house, man. They just crank out these robots that you're like, how the heck is this a 15-pound bot doing this much damage?
He's an amazing leader. I think he underestimates how good he is at motivating other people to get things. He's motivated me to get things done.
He grew up in the languaging of robotics. You know, his dad's an amazing engineer. He's a great kid, and I expect great things from him.
I don't really watch TV, and I don't like science fiction, and I don't necessarily like video games, but I like robotics. We wanted to build a robot that would just destroy everything. We decided that we were going to build something with a weapon, a big weapon, and we're going to call it Fluffy because it's cute and nobody's expecting it.
Here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight!
This is invertible?
Yeah. I don't know how we... I'm Elizabeth Mason. I go to Carrollton School of the Sacred Heart, and I'm in 12th grade.
My name is Danielle Cosillo. I am a senior, and I go to Carrollton School of the Sacred Heart.
Everybody knows us. My Mechanical Romance, they built Teenager. Like, that's Danielle and Lizzie's robot. Freshman year, my best friend Danielle and I decided to join robotics together.
The two of them working together put so many hours in there that most people don't. They deserve every accolade that they can get.
Our robot is not our robot. We did not build it. They asked a couple seniors to take this old robot that a senior team from last year built and make sure it worked. The robot is called Mr. Twister, so... Mr. Twister!
We even have a dance, you know?
Oh yeah. Twist.
Fine,
Can you
don't
twist
dance with us.
Danielle.
Go ahead and power it up.
Turn the remote on. I turn it right? Yeah. We got it.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, fight!
Oh no! Push him.
Go, Danielle, push him, push him, push him. Don't touch him, don't touch him, don't touch him, don't touch him, don't touch him. Don't touch him, don't touch him.
A little movement here. Don't worry about it. 5, 4, 3,
When I tell people that I'm in BattleBots, they usually just tell me I'm a huge nerd. They're like, what do you mean? You build robots? Like, what kind of person does that?
Which is sort of weird, I guess, and nerdy, but I don't know, I think it's really cool.
Trekkies are in BattleBots, not like Catholic schoolgirls. That's what they usually say. You're a girl, you're in BattleBots. Do you even know what a motor is?
It's like a nerd's version of going to a football game.
Tap with a knockout. Winner, Hockey. 3, 2, 1. Roll us out.
I mean, and not just part of the robot, the entire thing.
I don't know, because you guys
with authority against the ceiling.
With authority.
With authority.
How about that?
With extreme
I really want to get first place. I got second place last year. You know how awful that is? I was thinking about it afterwards. Second place is possibly the worst place because you're the worst loser. You're not even good at losing. You get to the finals and then you lose. You can't win and you can't lose. You're just terrible. So, yeah, maybe that's a little pessimistic. But I really, really, really want to win.
Everybody there is competing for first place. There's only one first place, and everybody knows that.
You are going up against Fluffy?
I'm so sorry for you.
Wicked sick.
Next up from Miami Lakes, we have Tat versus Fluffy. 3, 2, 1, fight!
Ultimate bomb. Our robot caught on fire.
Clear the door!
I'm funny. Get everybody downstairs, please. Go that way, please.
Who said math, science, technology?
You must have got a heck of a video of that.
Get your attention, please. Nova's got an announcement.
Talk about Mayhem in Miami, right? I don't believe there will be anybody who would be objecting to the idea of giving first place to the undefeated team of
Tat.
TAC.
Oh,
He's
that was
happy.
fantastic. Yeah, it was, but I know you have a lot of time and effort into
Well,
it.
can I talk to you for 1 minute?
Yes.
It's getting totally rebuilt anyway.
Okay.
Thank you, guys.
We were the only junior team last year to build a 120.
We won our first battle, and that doesn't usually happen. You don't usually win a battle in your first year with the 120s just because you've never been in that kind of setting. We lost the next 2 battles to some really good drivers that got us up on the augers. We don't really know where we placed, but we know like what we learned, and hopefully this year we'll be able to do a lot better. Since we have the basic design down, we know how to use all of the machines in the shop. We don't have to learn a lot this year. We just have to execute.
So one of the things you have an incredibly sturdy box. I mean, the chance that this box is going to fail is almost nil.
That's why we don't want to change it.
You should be very proud of this. Now let's make a weapon. Come on, next step.
Yeah.
You know what's funny? There's a little thing that's rubbing, but more or less, it's back to how it used to be. It actually spins a little bit nicer than it used to.
It's sexy. I'm sorry, Vivi, but that's not exactly what I picture in my mind when I think sexy.
Thank you.
It's not
Even
what I
picture
in my mind
when
that's
I think
sexy.
sexy.
But-
You're talking to its creator. That's not sexy. The motor did not jam. The drum jammed.
And the motor
So
couldn't move.
nothing happened to the motor. The motor should still work. Because the speed controller burned up, the battery burned up.
I think that we all need to pat ourselves on the back. That was an awesome event. We did so well. Give ourselves a round of applause. And now for the more fundamental question. Who wants to take a robot that was running on Saturday and continue to work with it directly, that same robot frame and carcass, and turn it, and turn it into a robot to go to whatever our next competition would be, which is another discussion.
We want to fix Fluffy and get it running again. But we're still going to make a Fluffy too. You know, we're making that clear. We want to make a Fluffy too.
You can make it Snuggles.
You want to make? Well, that's like irrelevant to breaking it or whatever.
What?
Yeah, that's all burns.
That's what I'm talking about, our 120-pound robot.
Yeah, let's not call it Spider Pig. Let's call it 120.
Call it 120 for now? You don't want to call it Spider Pig?
Call it.
Beginning of 2008, we really wanted to make a 120-pound robot.
Let's take a look at our 120. You can help me carry it?
We ended up with this really, really, really thin slab of metal and motors and stuff. And so we're like, okay, well this should be interesting. It's just going to be indestructible. It'll be a brick. You know, no active weapons for now. We'll figure that out later.
I'm just proposing my idea. 120-pound Fluffy.
Alright, the design concept behind this robot was fairly straightforward. Had a vacuum unit there and a vacuum unit there, and a skirt around this entire approximately 18-inch square space. You guys do realize that this will only be competing at nationals. That will be the only place that there's a safe place to sort of compete it. I know this doesn't look like it, but this cost us $10,000. I mean, there's a lot that's not here anymore that we bought that didn't work. So anyway, this is something we need to be talking about in the next soon, because soon, yes, because it takes a long time to do this right.
I want to introduce Peter Abrahamson, who has done special effects and movies and commercials and robotics, and now he does some really cool stuff with a place called Applied Minds.
Engineers touch everything in our lives today. From the chair you're sitting in, to your cell phone, to the paved road outside, everything has been seen by or created by an engineer.
Okay, how many of you have built a robot before? Every single one of you should raise your hands. So I have a whole room full of robot builders. Girl robot builders, give yourselves a hand.
People are a little taken aback that there are so many teams that are completely girls, because the other teams that I've seen have maybe 1 or 2 girls on them, and they handle like documentation, organizing, that sort of thing. But we do everything. So the people that we met were a little, I don't know, I guess they may not have expected that we'd be able to do well. And then when people came by our table to come check it out, when we would have the top off, they'd come in and like look at the inside and like ask who like built it with us, and we were like, us too. We're the whole team. And those were pretty proud moments.
Task robots are like an introduction to robotics. They open your eyes to what you can do with raw materials.
I had no idea what it took to build a robot before I built the task-oriented one.
Freshman year, you do a task. Sophomore year you do your 15, and junior, senior year you work on your 120. You either work on it junior year and compete senior year, or you compete both years, and then you can like re-engineer between.
Do you feel comfortable with it? Do you feel comfortable? Yeah.
My name is Gabby Granda. I'm in 10th grade and I go to Carrollton School of the Sacred Heart.
Camila DiPersia. I'm in 10th grade and I go to Carrollton. When I found out that Carrollton High School had a robotics program, I really wanted to do it. So this year I decided to just join, and since most of my friends were on the same team, I kind of like joined their team.
The Mechanical Misfits, aka best team ever.
Well, there's Valentina, Megan, Tessa, Elena,
Camila, Alyssa, Lauren, and of course I'm missing some. Oh wait, me.
We didn't come in here trying to win anyway, so that's cool if we lose.
That Misfits is a great word for that group. They're so much fun to work with. If I look on the schedule and see that they're coming in today, it was always a time of, well, I know I'm gonna have fun today, because they're a great group with a great personality.
Finish SolidWorks, and then let's try building our design on SolidWorks. Are you building that drawing?
So do you have any plans at all?
We're gonna finish SolidWorks and then we can start doing the design on SolidWorks, which is already ready to be finished installing at Valentina's finishes with my
No,
laptop.
guys, this is clearly more important. Clearly.
It's
What would we
octopus.
do without a cow picture?
And an octopus, and there's
It's
a
a
dog.
squid. No, it's an octopus.
Starbot is a unique environment and a facility here in Miami, Florida, where students of all ages come and work on mostly robots, but all types of engineering projects and all types of things that they want to make.
Starbot is a local organization that provides training and machinery for students to be involved in robotics.
What's the mission is to basically to get students interested in engineering and let them see and understand what the math skills that they're learning in school are for. When they're building something and they need to figure out gear ratios or speed of the robot or the power of lifting something on the robot or the strength of the materials, all that math comes into play.
To be able to watch a young girl or a young boy have the thrill of making something, taking something from an idea, writing it down, drawing it out, you know, kind of fleshing it out, then making a prototype of it, and then cutting materials. And then when that thing comes to life for the very first time, it's magical.
We don't have an extra. Why are we still outside?
Starbot. I don't know. Let's go back in.
What happened?
Welcome to the new and improved Starbot. Isn't it cool? So many schools are represented here, public and private, Columbus, Carrollton, Belen, Ransom, Gulliver, Miami Lakes Tech. We have a lot of fun things that we're going to do tonight. We're going to put Fluffy, only Fluffy, who promises not to catch fire tonight, because we want to go through the whole evening. We're going to put Fluffy, a 15-pound fighting robot, in the arena to destroy some stuff.
We are about to have a battle. Fluffy is going to take on the Mutator and the RCA.
Just keep it. All right.
3, 2, 1, fight, robots, fight. 3, 2, 1. Okay, 3, 2, 1, fight, robots, fight. Oh my god.
Where's the fire?
Someone bring a fire extinguisher or something.
Just in case.
There's some smoke.
Because there's
That was a little anticlimactic.
You say it.
Oh yeah, I think
Nope, you took it out. Or that it caught on fire.
okay.
We need to get that fire extinguisher. Okay.
We have a bag of spray sand over here with you.
It looked like it was going to catch on fire. It might have been just the light.
Is the robotics open house?
Yes, it is.
You missed the exciting part, though.
Well, not really.
So there's this like rivalry, like, oh, you guys are girls, you know, you can't build a robot to save your life. And we're like, and you guys are boys and you can't even screw a hole in straight.
There's a little bit of like playful trash talking between teams like that. It's never, I say trash talking, but I mean like, it's never vicious.
But the real rivalry is with like Ransom because they build really good robots. We don't really see them at the shop much. They have a really cool shop at their school too with a CNC mill. So they don't really need Starbot as much as Carrollton or Columbus does because we don't have anything at our schools.
Okay, now that's just plain stupid.
That ball's on me. You're so dead.
When I met Elizabeth, I was in shock. It's like, there are girls who like this stuff? Whoa, that's cool.
Will Bales, he's a sweetheart. And he's super, super smart.
Stop. I'm gonna spit all over your hand.
Started. Don't throw it away, people.
So Will dropped one of these on my foot.
And then she hit me in the eye with a hammer.
On purpose? No. It was the butt of the hammer. It was like the soft part. It just
Regardless, you
knocked,
hit
it knocked
me in
your
the
goggles
eye.
off. It knocked your...
No, it hit me right here. My
No.
goggles were here. You know that for a fact. And you hit me in the eye.
You dropped a freaking 6-pound piece of metal onto
And that
my
didn't
foot.
hit you directly in the foot.
You got it over there?
Where's Will? Is Will not going to be here?
To my knowledge, Will is not going to be here.
What a cheater. Listen,
He
he
has an
said
English paper
that
due.
Alan did all this, so the only way to do it would be to, if you like put one of the ones that works and it connected to the computer, it'll show you all the specs that it has.
Why did you try that?
No, he told me that yesterday evening.
Well,
That's why
do
I'm
it.
asking you.
So do it.
I was just asking for permission, Mr. Dubard.
You got it. You have permission. You are empowered. So what we want to do before today is out is at minimum, get this on the ground and driving around with this, no vacuum unit. Ideally what we'll do is also get a vacuum unit in there powered by a separate battery and switch thing, and then test how well it can push or pull, as the case may be. Then what we can do is we can hook like a cable to it and a cable to the robot and then drive the robot forward with no vacuum and the wheels are spinning, and then turn on the vacuum and it'll go and then start pulling even stronger, and we'll get to see. It's just to see if it works. Now, this stuff here is highly volatile, which means we shouldn't have any sparks while it's open. Don't plug
it
anything-
smells better than this room.
And it smells wonderful, but will get you high as a kite, so let's not be sniffing it if we can avoid that. Ooh.
It smells better than this room.
It's probably not good to get
Pour it
it
on your laptop.
Yeah. it's-
High as a kite.
But the purpose is to wash off anything that would.
Smells wonderful, but I'll get you high as a kite. We are Los Cholitos.
I refuse to
And
let
this
that
is
happen.
El Gran Rey Cholo.
I refuse to let that happen.
The problem is that it's happening whether you like it or not.
Like this. There aren't any switches on in here, are there?
I hope not.
Let's sit on the floor and drive it around.
Oh God.
Yes.
If those motors spaz out right now, are you going to freak out and drop the robot?
Watch your ankles.
All right, guys, important point. Very important point here.
Watch your
That
ankles.
could break your ankles.
Get
So,
your ankles off
don't
the floor.
stand.
Right on the floor.
Be best if your feet weren't
Right
down.
on the
Best if
floor.
you- Give yourself some space. And Matthew Doogie is driving. Have their robot at least driving around.
What is?
Really doesn't stand up. But I predict that if we put the vacuum in it, I'll be able to push. We'll be able to push him sitting in that.
Do you know how awesome it would be if we created a hovercraft? Just gonna put that out there. That would be. I think they would have to let us win by default just for being awesome.
Carry such heavy
Can
loads.
Spider
Where is
Pig
it? You know?
pull a Louie?
Yeah. Where's the Allen wrench?
Will they slip again? No, we're only pulling 44 pounds,
Right.
which gets us 10 more pounds of downforce. It's not much. So I think the vacuums are not doing much for us.
I don't want to see a lot of mouths doing a lot of fooling around today, okay? We are in like the last stretch, and we're kind of behind the 8 ball. Not because you guys have not been working, you guys have, and it's an engineering process, but I need you guys to really focus and get something seriously done. And no, this is not playtime today, okay?
Yeah, we were going to do a walker that was kind of going to work like a translational drifter, but without all the programming, because it would have the pneumatics, which would make it like leap and stuff. But that didn't work, so yeah, that's where we are now. It's pretty much going to look like this guy. So the BattlBot.
We either had an option to put one wheel here and one wheel here, and this one just turns it, and this one goes forward and back, so we just like turn it and then drive. But we decided to go with one where it's angled like this. It's going to be easier to drive. So we're going to have 2 wheels like this, and it'll just spin around, and it'll kind of be weird, but it'll be easier than the other one. That's what we're doing now.
Yeah. Yeah,
Let's hope it doesn't fail.
It's too small, I'll kill myself. Oh, it's not too small. I will not be killing myself.
We don't want you to be so silent.
We have enough weight for the battery and everything, but the problem, what I'm worried about is what he was saying, that if he welded this to this, that it would be a weak weld, and it would essentially, every time we would hit, would end up damaging our robot just as much, if that. Yeah! Well, at least we know it spins.
Take the stupid Allen wrench from her. And you do something else.
What is there to do? Do you want me to put this side on?
The robot is not done. Therefore, there is stuff to do.
Mark is our team mentor. He started up my junior year when we started building a 120. This year he helped with the whole design of an active weapon in the robot and a lot with the SolidWorks because we got more involved in the SolidWorks this year.
We always had to like have somebody put like this and
Oh,
use
you're
it super
right.
far
You're so
apart.
right. That was our boyfriends, but now I don't have one, so.
America.
Now you got too many people here. Why did they show up? I'm gonna pee. Use all the way up until that point. Just like he did in the whatever video. I'm going.
That's not what I'm saying. How long is the shaft?
Oh.
That's a personal question.
It's 9 inches. 9 and a
I was
half.
gonna tell her, call you guys, and say not to come because you're distracted.
Well, what can I help you with?
No, but
Don't help.
I was doing what you said, Mark.
Or you take those out.
Okay.
You guys have to decide at what point are you ready to build? Are you ready to build?
Well, there's just gotta be a better way to do this.
I'm like, that thing's not opening, but I hear noise.
Have you ever been here?
No.
Do you think it's the piece or do you think it's the lid?
Well, the thing is, it was concentric at Starbot. That's the weird part.
So you were helping the opposing team, are you
Yeah,
not?
but they're friends, something like that. Acquaintances. Yeah, okay. Besides, right now we don't even really have a 120, so it doesn't matter.
Is something going to be done? Are you going to compete with the 120?
Oh yeah, it'll compete. The question is, how much sleep am I gonna lose over it? How much sleep is Dubar gonna lose over it? And what kind of weapon will it have? Those are the three questions we've yet to answer.
Parents, they were very worried about, oh, my son invested so much time in this robot, and is it going to finish in time? And, you know, it's funny because what I say to them is, well, we started in August. Okay, the fact that there's 1 week left and the robot's only partly completed, what did you want me to do differently? I've been here every single day since August. I mean, ultimately, it's supposed to be their experience. They have to build those robots.
That hole and that hole, it'll just be like over here and it'd be hitting this.
You sure it is. You gotta shave another 25, 55. You gotta shave half a
I
pound.
say we cut little spikes in the
Yeah, that's plastic.
Come, baby, come.
No! Okay, no, we can drill and
grind that off.
We can grind and drill holes there and we'll just drill holes.
I feel bad. I do.
Startup will be now try to flip it and see. And it's 14.9.
14
we can.
We're 0.1 under.
I think
guys-
this is cool.
I think we're good, yeah.
I think this is cool.
You're gonna reach my telephone.
Yeah, that's 9.65 pounds.
Let me see. It looks little.
It feels that little.
Danielle! I'm sorry, I didn't get a good...
You just broke the scale, because now it's at this. Oh, okay. It was at 0.5 for no reason.
We'll go back to 0.
Yeah, good. Come on. Why don't you bring Spider Pig here and build it?
Because Spider Pig's all around.
Oh, that's useful.
We're not really playing like a big field, so
Why is Spider Pig all at ransom?
this is not worth it.
Because it's not competing.
No, the threads on this one do not work.
Oh my god. Yeah, you might want to go work on your robot now.
Ooh, is that a threat?
Well, don't you have school tomorrow?
Yeah, you have school tomorrow.
I had school today.
So then why are you here?
Don't you have homework or something?
I didn't go to school.
Doesn't matter, you have homework.
Then you have
Will, you
schoolwork
should go
and
home.
homework.
Your dad's gonna hate anybody that's involved in robotics, in Carrollton Robotics, because you're always here not working on your robot. But you have school tomorrow, you shouldn't be here.
Ridiculous. She's like, you should go home. It's a school night.
11.
11. I wouldn't go to bed until like, actually. I'd probably just go and work on something else for Fluffy. Stuff I should be doing. I decided last night when I was trying to motivate myself to write my English paper that I disgust myself. I can't motivate myself to do anything useful. Even with Fluffy lately, it's like, oh, well, I'll just put it off till later. We got a week. I'm a terrible person.
So this is it. That's the weapon lock. It kind of looks like you got like a shot in the head or something. I haven't been to school in like 4 weeks. No, I don't know why Danielle's parents don't seem to, like, her dad saw it and thought it was done. So like he made her go to school. But she didn't really stand up for me either, so I'm kind of pissed. She owes me like a dinner. Or like something special. Whatever. She shows up!
She shows up. I think you're straight from school.
I know, but you should have told your parents that you couldn't go to school.
I had to.
You didn't have to.
Yes, I did.
Why?
Because I wanted to go to school, Lizzie. Everyone, all your teachers are pissed at you, by the way. Kuz is pissed at you.
Alright,
Diaz is pissed at
well,
you.
I'm pissed at you.
Why are you pissed at me?
Because, yeah, you chose school over this. And I chose this over
My
school.
parents weren't going to let me skip school.
I know, but if you told them that we weren't done.
You didn't even, they know we're not done. And you didn't
So
even,
they don't
like,
care.
ask me.
What the hell? Since when are we mad at each other right now? We're not mad. I'm not mad. I'm just kind of annoyed because you told me, oh, my teachers are pissed at me. Because now I look like the bad one, and you're not. Are you defending me and saying, hey, she's finishing our robot? Or are you just saying, I don't know?
The teachers would be pissed if I said she's working on, like, she's, like, not even sick or anything. I've been saying I don't know because, like, you can tell them you were sick or something, Lizzie.
I'm sick, but I'm going to the competition.
Is there like a plug?
I love you too. I love you too. Love you. You know you have a door, right?
There's no weapons?
No, we have to wire the whole thing, and then it'll should be ready to go. Should. Keyword. Actually, no. We need to like put these pulleys on the drum and mount the drum. We haven't mounted it yet. And wiring. It'll be a party.
I've had an hour and a half of sleep. I actually snuck that in. Then Dubard started yelling at me. We need you over here, blah, blah, blah. So yeah. It's there. It's there.
white hot chocolate. I'm sorry, it kind of spilled.
Hot chocolate. You're awesome.
I know.
Yeah, I do it all the time. Isn't it ironic that the safety zone keeps?
Hey, who wants to be our friend?
Sure you got it?
Yeah.
You okay?
Famous last words.
It's a solenoid. It only goes on off. It's on a switch.
It doesn't look half as threatening without the spikes. See, it goes faster this way.
What's the name? Lil Kanye. And
You know
there
what?
when I was looking for mine.
We're just gonna drift around and spin sometimes.
Strategy A, move around. Strategy B, retreat. That's it. Strategy.
No, there's
We can't
C
even
and D.
retreat,
C
guys.
is puncture and D is spin.
That's El Pillow, and God help us all. If it gets together today, I'll get it. I'm trying. How late were you guys planning to stay?
Well, I don't know.
You want to do it first thing?
Our last inspection tonight will be at 9 o'clock. So we're hoping that they'll get their robots done in that time.
Oh, there it is.
Chirpy. Dude, you should be doing this on like
That's full speed.
Enough, guys. Off. Stop.
He did the pulleys. Yeah, Tyler did the pulleys.
Shoot me. Ah, it's over. You want to just go ahead and oh, you got switch openings there, huh? Need a Sharpie or no? I actually have one in my pocket.
I love you dearly, but I don't want to see you. That means within 10 minutes, we're finished with what we're doing in scheduling matches,
Right.
painting the arena, and then we're out of here. We have one set of keys.
Can we
Okay?
do it clean? You want to take this home? What Nola said to me, it's going to be really, really surprising if that robot makes it.
Shut up. Stop talking. Why? Why is it gonna be surprising, Mark? Because it's gonna be amazing. It's gonna be unbelievable.
Oh, there's a lot to be done on this robot.
Are they going to work on it tonight?
I don't think so. They're leaving now. So, I don't know. I do think that there might be a chance if we get here early, we can slap it together. If it runs perfectly out of the box, like we carry it over there, turn on, and everything works fine, then it'll compete this year. But that's what's going to happen. We're going to have to literally come here, hook the rest of the wires up, put the lid on, put the drum in, put the lid on, carry it over, and it has to work perfectly. Because if there are any glitches, I think we're done for the year.
Welcome to the 2010 Bots IQ National Robotics Competition. This is so exciting because as I look around, I see teams from Texas, Puerto Rico, Kansas, Massachusetts, New York, Pennsylvania,
What's that other city down south? Miami!
We have Battle Bear. Teams ready.
We have to go over there to do functional tests, and then we're good. And then I have to go work on Cholo.
This is gonna be fun. Again.
Let's do this real fast.
Yeah, they're not done yet.
They're not putting.
All right,
There's
robot
so many
name.
We got Fluffy 2.
Very cute. That's gonna be really scary.
Only do the drive.
Yeah, only do the drive.
Hold on.
Fluffy returns. Yay.
At the same time while you're doing that. It doesn't interfere with it. Right,
Was that full speed?
No.
Okay.
Not even close?
Didn't think so.
Oh my god, I'm scared.
Okay.
Cholo's next? Cholo postponed?
Cho had to forfeit their first match. So, Witch Doctor and Pandemonium. Witch Doctor, you're in red.
Try that.
I charge it right. So charge it now.
Do you mean to have this one come out Broadway?
We need the snap-on tool, but we don't have that.
Yeah. We postponed and forfeited. Bad.
Introducing your competitors for this match.
Quick rundown.
In the blue square, it's Little Kanye. And in the red square, it's Drum Hog.
As soon as I say match is over, hands up. Take your hands off the controllers. All right. Blue team, are you ready? Red team, you ready? Yep.
Fight, robots.
Take it out back.
Match is over, hands up.
Knockouts, good job, good job.
That was awesome. Are you kidding?
You drove great, no knockout.
That was good. I feel like it was good.
Guys, exit off to the right.
And the judges have come to their decision. Your winner of this match is Drum Hog.
Don't even. I didn't break, and that's more than we could have asked for.
Good job, Megan.
Look, though, they did take some of our tape, those jerks. Look at that.
A robot from Miami Lakes will be competing against Fluffy 2 in the
Sting, WMD. And in the red square, Fluffy 2.
Ready.
Fight, robots. Movement from Fluffy.
10, 9,
Fluffy's being counted
match
out.
is over, match is over.
And Fluffy surrenders.
All right, hands up, guys, hands up. Hands off control.
Your winner, Sting, WMD.
Yep. No, I can come over. Well, let's see what happens. Tom.
I can't believe I missed that match. I was fooling around with Cholo.
Wait, we did more damage to the team that won than they did to us. And yet they won. Yet they won. For aggressive driving, but ours couldn't go fast. So but we still like hit them, and they're like, "Oh, we're damaged." I think we should have gotten aggressive points just for like.
Yeah, no, but let's make a metal square because you know what? What's gonna end up happening to this competition? Everyone's just gonna do metal squares.
And then we come out with a metal hexagon.
And they're like, dang, original.
Go.
Brace yourself. Brace yourself.
Our robot moved. You've seen it move before, but this right now will be the very first time that drum is moved at all.
I want to see the wheel spinning and the weapon spinning at the same time.
Fine, it hits the sweet spots.
All right, there you go, guys. You guys pass.
Holy moly!
Hey, group hug.
Jolita!
Wow.
There's cutting it close, and then there's absurdity. That was on the ladder.
Hey, Doobie, come give me a hug.
You did it, man. You did it. Think about it, you get a tear.
70% victory. Why do you think it's
No, it's a victory in that we passed inspection with that robot, which was a dream.
True.
The day after spring break. A dream.
But still, Oscar is going to go inside first. It's coming.
We're gonna cap some fools, for we are El Cholo.
Wait a second. Okay. Oscar.
Yeah.
Your team is red. You guys will put your robot inside the arena first. Yes, sir.
Introducing in the blue square, it's El Cholo. And in the red square, Oscar. Drivers, are you ready?
Yeah, right.
Drivers are ready. This match will start in 3, 2, 1, fight robots! This match is over.
Famous last words. My robot works.
Ten, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and this match is over.
We're after you, so we'll be able to see it.
We have to walk all the way into the red square. We're going to put it down, the weapon facing forward. You just kind of let it slide.
In the red square, from Carrollton School of the Sacred Heart, famous last words. This match will start in 3, 2, 1, fight robot. and Warren is being counted out.
Match is over.
This match is over. Your winner, famous last word.
You tore it apart.
Sorry.
Now forget it, man. I don't like you anymore. No, you know I always love you, girl.
That one looked dangerous and killed. It's hot in there. Let's go, they're famous. Yay! Good hell, yeah! Robot in the way. Killer robot in the way.
I didn't hear you say that. All right, well, I knew it would happen. I tried to hide behind you and like get.
They tested themselves to oblivion.
Did they just do that to themselves?
Toothpick. Shoot. I didn't. Alex, I can't believe you.
That's enough.
He just ruined our robot. He is a sadistic young man.
Will said that's enough, but he like talks like
this.
Enough.
Ready? It's enough.
And then what happened?
You go.
The tooth is over there. Look at the tooth.
There's one more screw.
They haven't even fought yet, and they already lost.
You did not. You
No, I watched you turn it down and then back up again.
I wasn't listening. I didn't hear you.
Holy fudge!
Okay, that was so close.
That's
what happened?
Nothing internal.
I doubt the
have to straighten it out.
That is hardened and
that's frightening.
little curvy like that.
Yeah, there really wasn't much metal under there, was there?
Look, it went like this, and it like curved out.
Yeah.
You're right.
Kept it going on.
Really
tight.
It was at 100%.
So was it tighter or looser?
We're just sitting there.
Yesterday night, we came to the conclusion that it was totally screwed up and we were too tired to work on it, so Will took it home.
I feel it's partially my fault because I was the one with the controller and I didn't hear Will, who was whispering, "That's enough, that's enough." And I also kind of feel like it's a good thing because it would have happened eventually, but now we didn't have that happen in battle, so there wasn't more damage.
Fluffy 2? Where's Fluffy 2? That's Fluffy 2? Here. Oh, well, you're okay. We'll see. I don't know how that's going to work, though. Because you guys sort of had all of last night. Yeah. Of course, you spent part of last night destroying your robot, but yeah, that's besides the point, guys. Good luck. Thank you. Don't do that again.
Nice
That was awesome. He actually
Nice
lasted
power up
30
first.
seconds. I'm proud. There you go. You want to get the remote? The remote might be useful.
For this next match, we have a college team versus a high school team.
Apparently they thought we needed more of a challenge. A college robot, yeah. UM.
So announce and then start the match.
Drivers are ready. This match will start in 3, 2, 1. Fight, robots! This match is over. After much debating, the judges have turned in their decision for Lil Kanye.
I'm not gonna cry this time.
Right after
we were testing it, and
we
it ripped
didn't.
the tooth out. Ripped its own teeth out.
Transmitters on. Both of your transmitters on.
In the blue square, Lucky Stride. And in the red square, Fluffy 2. This match will start in 3, 2, 1. Fight, robot.
Alright, I see some movement, Lucky Strike.
Wait, my transmitter.
Lucky Strike, I'm sorry, I gotta see movement in about 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. It's it. Hands up, hands up. Match over.
They didn't charge your transmitter? Is that really why they lost?
What?
So
That's happened to me.
screaming these guys. Charge your transmitter, And we won because they did.
Fluffy 2 is behind the white line. Alright. Oh shit, yeah, okay.
This match will start in 3, 2, 1. Fight, robot.
Fluffy 2, unanimously by Fluffy 2, the winner.
Doesn't work. It's lopsided.
Fluffy 2 from Ransom Everglades.
It works.
That was hot.
Yo, just use a sawzall.
Okay. Are you getting it? Only because we've been working at it for like 40 minutes.
Thank you. It's probably just because he's like a boy. It's bigger.
It's done shit. Where's the screw?
It's a tiny-ish.
It's not tiny. If it wasn't going to come out, we're going to have to dremel it and do what we had to do, and it's just annoying, and it's like, why doesn't it work?
3 and 3.
Last battle we went in with 5 out of 6 wheels running and 1 weapon motor running. The weapon turned, it could drive around, but we decided to fix that. Got it all apart, got all of that working 10 minutes ago. They're putting it back together, and for some reason the weapon motors don't work anymore. No signal to the speed controllers. So now they're just trying to put it together and have it drive. We'll see what happens. My opinion right now is still we succeeded when it passed inspection. Everything else is great. It'd be awesome to have it work good.
El Cholo.
Said it the most gringo way possible. It's proper. Some Espanol in there.
Driver's ready.
Drivers are ready. Fight robots. And Cholo's out of control. He's driving in circles. We need to see controlled movement from both robots. 3, 2, 1. This match is over. Your winner, the Tasmanian Devil.
It's autonomous. That's cool. Look at that. It's a ballet.
It's making noise also.
Come in, sourdough.
We're cholos.
Hey, like I said, past inspection, we won.
Your robot went rogue though.
I know, it's pretty awesome.
Sorry, baby.
It's autonomous.
Fluffy's still fighting. We have 1 robot still fighting.
Who are you going against?
Sting WMD again. Not happy about it.
In the blue square, we have Sting WMD. And in the red square, Fluffy 2. Drivers are ready. This match will start in 3, 2, 1. Fight robots.
Keep your steel on him. Show him we can take it. You can tell everybody's battle scarred.
Yeah.
People and robots.
Ironically, from the same robot.
That's the robot that beat this one up originally?
Yep.
Your winner, Sting WMD.
I thought you had it. Such is life. Huh? That's second one.
Congrats, guys.
Run up here. Hug me. It is okay. You are only going to do well if you have a clear head.
Danielle's driving, but I'm freaking out and I don't know why.
Look at me. Look at me.
I love you. I know. Do you like the robot? I'm freaking out. Oh my god. You're gonna do great. All right, Camila, let's go. Camila, push it up while I'm pulling.
Come on, let's go.
Now entering into the red square, it's famous last words. And entering the blue square, not. Last year, Famous Last Words competed as Teenager. Teenagers all grown up now. Drivers, are you ready? Robots are powered on. The box is locked.
Test your connections, make sure you have control.
This match will start in 3, 2, 1. Fight, robots, fight! Famous Last Words seems to have stopped working.
Sorry, we need to push it now.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And this match is over.
No, I charged them this morning.
Famous last words. Space. Give them some space for a few minutes. Give them some space for a few minutes. You hear me? Will.
We have to take the entire weapon system out. So we need to move back and we need to get people out of here because we have to do this faster than ever. We're taking the safeties off. Fuck the safety.
And we need to fix, don't forget, we need to get this thing.
Yeah, I know.
Yeah, but if we can do that in 5, this is about just as complicated, right, Will?
Yeah.
If
And guess
not
what? We're
less.
doing the same thing. Taking it apart, putting a new belt on, putting it back together.
Well, we have an extra motor. We just,
Yeah, we would have to put it.
no, we have another motor.
Last words are on deck. That means you're in the next fight.
Hey, I got wires. I have wires.
It's just like right here.
All of our friends are.
Come on, Lizzie.
Okay, I have another screw.
Another screw. Oh, thank you very much. You have another screw?
That one, here.
Don't worry about the screw.
Right. But no. I need this one.
Which one?
I got it. Do I turn it on? Where's the guy who's telling me what to do?
Just running around screaming, putting screws in. eye contact with the robot.
Can we check our weapons? Good luck, guys.
This match will start in 3, 2, 1. Fight, robots, fight!
Thanks for everything.
MIT next year, you're coming back. So you need to...
I don't think I've ever won more than one match either. Like, seriously?
I have no idea where I would be if I hadn't come to Carrollton and if I hadn't met Mr. Crockwell and if I hadn't been a part of this robotics program. I don't know what I would be planning to do with my life.
Winning the whole competition would have proved every single person wrong that ever told me, you're a girl, you can't do robotics. Because I have heard that. It might sound like a cliche, but I've actually been told that multiple times in my high school career. What do? Sit on the sidelines and cheer? No, I built a kick-ass robot that just won this whole competition.
I feel like the competition was a success. I mean, we didn't perform as well as we would like to, but I think we had a good time doing it. And we got like coolest robot award, which is a big deal. And we got best sportsmanship, which is kind of cool. So I think we went well.
This is ridiculous.
It's awesome when you're voted on by your peers. Yeah, that's great.
I have learned during this year a lot of things can go wrong. Murphy's Law, everything that can go wrong will go wrong, and it definitely did. So patience, and you have to be able to like adapt well and not have too many mental breakdowns.
It meant so much to me how much the Ransom team helped us out and like all the friends we made, and I don't know, it would have been good to win, but now, especially after what we experienced in competition, it's definitely not everything at all.
And with that said, in the high school 120-pound class, the Best Engineering Award goes to famous last words.
We got Best Engineered Robot, which I was really proud of because Danielle and I worked really hard on designing something that would have an effective active weapon as opposed to, we have an active weapon requirement, so let's just put some crappy little thing on there that spins and takes up 15% of the power. We wanted to have something that would scare people, and I think that we did that. I think after that first battle, people were like, whoa, that's an intense weapon.
305, 305, 305, 305, 305, 305, 305, 305, 305, 305, 305.
Plans for robots next year, Jabbar decided that it'd be a good idea to let me go crazy and build a 120 from scratch, which I'm excited about, but I'm not sure he understands what's coming. Because I'll tell you, I have some pretty big ideas.
Bill, what just happened?
It burst into flames.
What just happened, guys?
It's from the motor.
He caught fire.
Oh, robot caught on fire.
We are the Christmas couples.
I'm going to prom with Will, as friends. There is a specific line drawn, and I'm pretty sure he knows it. And if he doesn't,
we're going as friends.
It's good. It's good. Now we get to go against Will. That's what I'm looking forward to. Yeah, at this point, it's Fluffy, DeLarge versus Cholo. So it's going to be interesting.
BattleBots.
What a great year. I feel really awesome right now. It's nice to win once in a while.